Alright, we are always saying we are the best. This is Katabs once again, and we are here telling you the story of our birds. These chicks, you won't count them one by one. It's a good habit when you receive chicks like this. Count one by one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Watch my feet. You don't lift. You just move like this. You move. You don't lift your feet, otherwise you kill the birds, kill the chicks, and killing one is a big loss. We're going to give them feeds, and because I usually say use what is available, these are the covers of buckets. When you let a painting, when you paint your house, keep the buckets, the covers. I use them for the first day chicks, because we give them these round feeders because they don't understand, they can't differentiate this hole. So either you remove this cover and put in the feed. So let me do it practical so that you cannot get the theory so much. We do things practical at Katap's farm here. We want at least everybody to learn something so that in the future, you know, I got this because of Kataps, I got this because of Kataps, and I thank you for always watching our videos. So we are giving these chicks what we call pre-starter feeds. Pre-starter, this is highly digestible. The crude protein is very high, so when it eats this feed, it goes directly to the digestion. Digestive system works very well. So these are plates which got old. You don't throw them out, just wash them for your chickens. Because I know most of you have these ones, those are already in farming. But for me, I tell my farmers, those who follow my channel, use what you have to get what you want. So I'm going to put in a little bit of this because I want them to understand and learn. I'll put one open one like this without the cover, without this cover. Then I put it there so that they can learn that there is a difference a different trap or different feeder. So I put another one that is covered. So you cover this way. As long as one chick has trained to eat using this one, they will all eat. Then you put it on the open space so that they can all learn. Here. Now, you can learn. See from there. So they will learn, slowly by slowly. I want to tell you that when you bring in your chickens or your pellets, you must ensure that the room is enough for the chicks you have brought. These ones are 600 chicks. They have made 4 weeks, and why I have shot this video today, they have to be transferred as soon as possible to a bigger room. These chicks have been given the best care ever. The 600 of them have all survived. We only lost 2 chicks. It is because of the accidents. The management has been so good, but of course accidents are accidents. Especially if you have somebody else, he comes and puts like a feeder on a chick like this. Let's give an example. Somebody puts the feeder on a chick like this. If they are very young, you cannot know that he's there. So we lost 2 in that mode. Another way you can lose your chick is especially if they are very young. You bring a chick and you step on it like this. At the age of just 1 week, you cannot know that it's there, and they don't even sound, so they died, 2 of them like that. So here we are with our success of 4 weeks and ready to transfer the chicks. At 4 weeks, we are ready to be shifted or to be taken in the upstairs, in our big space, our house for laying. This has been the brooder. So we're going to be taken out. We call it relocation. Migration. You can see this is Highland brown. Look in the tray. Highland brown that is at 4 weeks, ready for relocation. So today we're going to take them up there. We'll show you how a different environment looks like. So this is something that you do as a passion, but it's tiresome. To climb here, you can see they're already resting. They are not jumping out. You can see they are looking nice. But when they are still inside there, they are jumping. So always ensure that there is a backup of vitamins there. So today You can see the coffee husks are already dry. They are going to sleep better. The place is large, and you can see the feeders are also more raised now. They are no longer on the ground as they have been. So this is what we call maturity. Once you finish 1 month in brooding, you have hit it. We want to talk about foulpox. Foulpox is one of the diseases which people have not known, especially those who are doing local birds or those who are doing layers, and they are not aware of this disease. It is one of the worst diseases you can have on the farm. The best time to vaccinate is at 6 weeks. When you go to buy, you ask them to give you a medicine to vaccinate against foulpox. The vets know, but you too, you can notice it is called avian pox. They give it to you, they know. So this vaccine, you see, it is in a solid form. It has been solidified. It is written on freeze dried live vaccine against avian pox. Then they give you also the water. You can ask, they give you for 500 doses or they give you for 1,000 doses, depending on the number of the birds you have. We have this special needle, this one. So you mix the two. When you see your chickens having cobs which are having wounds, that is usually suspect foulpox. Now, how do we vaccinate? It is written always on the vaccination schedules that you do the wing web. The wing web is this one. You can see the wing web is in between here. It's like sorry, I'm torturing you. I'll show you the wing web properly. You see this wing, it has a joint, and again it has a skin, it has a bone and a nerve. Now, because we want to do the wing web, we take this web, it is just a skin. So you get your needle, draw a little medicine from here. The needle it is made in a special way that you can see the needle has, like, they are not holes, but it lifts the medicine directly. So when you put it there like this, it is already having the medicine on it. So when you lift the medicine like this on the needle, you directly put in the wing web here. I hope you're seeing here. You put in the web here just once. Put it and brings out and it goes. You never put any medicine in any nerve of a bird. We do the skin and we do the web, or we put in the mouth or in the nose. But this one specifically is for the wing web. Typhoid vaccine. This vaccine is vaccine number 7. When you're doing poultry, you must vaccinate the hens because you either do organic or you do artificial farming, which means you vaccinate your hens using these drugs. You first shake it, you remove it and you shake it properly. After shaking it, you get your syringe, you draw however much you want. But so now I'm going to draw 3 meals, but you take just half a meal to vaccinate each bird. So these are now 3 meals. As you can see, there's 3 meals. I'm going to vaccinate one of the birds here. We vaccinate either on the chest or on the neck, but for me I find it easier for the neck because I want to check the skin and I put in, so I measure exactly 0.5 per bird. So I go up 2.5 exactly. So now I place here, or I massage there so that the medicine goes. So you can see it's okay. Then I throw it in these ones. Happy birthday to you. Oh yes, we have made 2 months, that is 60 days exactly, so our birthday today. I want you to take a keen look on the chicks, how they are looking at how they are looking at the greens. Look at the way they are looking at them. It is very funny. They are watching. You're watching only. No, you come and eat. So at this time, we teach them to eat the greens. It's now 60 days, as I've been saying. We teach them to eat the greens because we want them to be stronger with the immune system. That is strong. We boost the immune system. So if you want them to be boosted immune system, you must give them these greens. This is yam. I give them Russian conflict, but this one I planted a lot of it. Russian conflict is there. This is yam. We have, of course, give them aloe vera. I gave them charcoal last week. So at least we are boosting immune system seriously. Are you having the flu? What? You have some flu? No, I thought it was the flu. Sorry. When you enter the house, you look around. The way I'm looking like this. Look with your eyes. When you enter the house, look with your eyes everywhere like this. You check everywhere. You can see the bird when it bends like this, it means it's about to lay. So, where are they? They are on player. If you have your birds and you're growing them, please ensure that you don't jump any stage. Some people can jump from grower to layer. No, we have right videos that show what can you do for every stage of feeds for your birds. So this is a player level. And then these birds are now at 15 weeks. 15 weeks, what do you mean? We are about to give them layer feeds. We are going to have the birds lay very, very good eggs. Check on this bird here. Sorry. You can check on this bird, and I put my 2 fingers. They almost pass 2 fingers. That means the bird is growing rightly. That's right. You can see the bone here. The bone is right. There's no problem with the bone. If the bone is so if the bone is so stiff and the bone is so out, I mean the bird grew up badly. So one of the tips is to feed your birds rightly, right from the chicks up to the layer level. Ensure to give them clean water. If you can't take the water, that's our principle. If you can't drink that water, don't give it to the birds. But for us, one deep litter system, the water becomes dirty so fast. But what do? We ensure that we change the water every time. We put in little water. With at least each 50 birds should have a drinker. But we don't put a lot of water in that drinker so that we can change the water 3 times a day. You give the feeds twice a day, but the water should be 3 times a day. Meaning, the water shouldn't get dirty. Because I'm saying, if you can't drink that water, don't give it to your birds. I tell you, these are my lovelies. I love this bird. And it knows I love it. You can see. It knows that I love it so much. I love you so much, baby. So, this stage is a critical stage. You must ensure that you avoid every unnecessary, I repeat, stress. This is the time you don't change workers. No. You don't need to change the worker this time. The worker should be the first one when you started with the same worker, ensure that even if the worker does work, please don't chase worker at this critical stage. Ensure that you give them motivation so that they don't go away. And ensure that you motivate them. You ensure to be with them, be part of them. So at this stage, at least they be in with you. Look at it. It knows me so much. It knows my ready overall. And that also matters so much. Giving them the right uniform. They know the color. They have known me. They know my smell. So don't give them another smell. This is the critical stage. The next thing you must ensure you have is the laying box at this stage. You can see that these birds, you can hear, listen, that they have started changing their voice. What does that mean? They are ready to lay. That is why this box was put as early as possible. You should have a box in these birds at least when they are at 16 weeks maximum, because you expect an egg at averagely 20 weeks, 22 weeks. So this box was made here, locally made here. We put in the birds so they start getting used by entering. They enter, they get out. They know by the time they are to lay, they must have the box already. Because once you give the boxes later, they are not used to them. They bring in somehow stress. They are not used, so they start laying eggs here and there in the whole house, in the whole structure, and that is bad. Your birds should be trained. We are saying these are the tips on how you can treat or take care of your birds that are almost lay an egg. While the baking, you get this. You see the upper lip and the lower lip, and there is a tongue. there is a layer that has some meat, both up and down, so never touch it. So what do you use to debeak? When you're debaking, you can either use fire and a knife. You cut, put the fire and put the knife in the fire. When it is hot, you cut the beak. But also these days, oh sorry, we invented using this pair of scissors. It's really nice. How do you debate? Number 2. It looks a bit ugly. This and this, they look very different. They look different. So this layer, as you can see here, this layer here, you don't cut it. You cut like this. You cut and cut. So you cut one beak, one after the other. Don't touch the tongue. If you touch the tongue, you're finished. Say bye to them. These are my birds. I love you guys. I love you guys.